The opinions expressed in the following program are not necessarily those of Eastlink Community TV, its sponsors, or partners.
Very interesting. Guess what? I'm Judy. We are at the Trevella Stables here tonight, and it's very exciting because I'm going to get on a horse tonight, and I know that's pretty exciting for me. I don't know about you out there, but it's pretty exciting for me. So to find out about the program, we have Spencer with us, who is part of a therapeutic riding program. Spencer, is that what it is?
Yes, Sudbury Therapeutic Riding Program, to be exact.
So Sudbury Therapeutic Riding Program. Tell me about, I don't know anything about it. Who gets to ride in a therapy program?
Awesome. Okay, so we have students with many different abilities. Basically, we work with anyone from 3 and up. Age is not really something that we have an issue with. It's basically just getting someone comfortable with the horse, and then of course using the riding for therapeutic purposes. Every step of riding really feeds into the therapeutic process. From right now, we have Beanie behind us. She's been cleaned by our awesome volunteers, but we often get our riders involved in the process. Just grooming a horse really gets your muscles going, gets the blood pumping, and then it's time to tack up the horse. So you can see she has her saddle on, her bit and bridle, and then the next process, she's a show-off. She always wants to get a comment, and
she agrees.
Yeah, then the next process would be to get our rider on. And from there, we start doing stretches, some activities, some games, and then of course, as many of our riders like to go faster, we do some trotting and some other exercises with poles.
Wow, that's a lot.
You ready for that?
We'll
get you on, you'll be an old pro.
But I want to go back to who gets to do therapeutic riding. Like, would I be a candidate for therapeutic riding in any way? Who rides?
It's something that we work with our students, would be basically recommended by their doctor, medical team. And then from there, we have someone from the Children's Treatment Center that would come and do an assessment just to make sure that they're a proper candidate and that this is something that would be safe and really helpful in their medical journey.
So, what is therapeutic about riding? Now, I have read about dogs being very therapeutic when you play with dogs, or cats when you pet a cat. What is it about horses?
Well, she agrees. She's nodding her head already. So just from the first step, I mentioned kind of the grooming aspect, tacking up. You can't come in with a bunch of emotions. You have to be calm. You're approaching your horse. So from step one, you're just kind of centering yourself. Anything that you might have had happen during the day that might have bothered you might have had a bad day at work, something happened at school, you're leaving that at the car and you're coming, and it's just you and the horse. Therapeutic-wise, riding the horse is really beneficial. So even at the walk, you're having a workout. For those that think you just sit on a horse and don't do anything, I challenge them, come on out and we'll show you otherwise. Basically, just sitting there, you're having a motion within your body that is therapeutic all the way from your toes, through your hip, through your hands to your neck. It's a full body workout and something that definitely you feel after the hour of the lesson. Our riders are getting off with big smiles, but sometimes some aches.
I'm hoping I'll have a big smile tonight. These must be very special horses, though, to be able to, because the horse is a very important part of this team. What is special about your horses?
Our horses are truly wonderful. What we do is we work with them on a daily basis or every other day to just keep them, again, exercised, and they are athletes. They are very, very friendly, and we had to pick a horse that has a good temperament for the program. So similar to, like you mentioned, dogs, there are definitely good fits for this program and for what we want to do with our riders. So someone that's a little bit more quiet, somebody that's going to be listening, someone that can handle different weight classes. And then again, we have riders, as you had mentioned, that might come in and might be able to have control of their emotions or even some of their verbal skills. So just someone that can kind of go with the flow of things.
Beyond that, is there a cost though that you have to incur? Because this is expensive to run a barn. So is there a cost after you had a doctor referral?
Yes, there is a cost for the lessons. I would always suggest that everyone goes to our website, so STRP, so fondly we call our program, it's Sudbury Therapeutic Riding Program, but Stirrup, which is also the part where you put your foot into the saddle, so Stirrup, STRP.ca. All the latest information's there, including our introduction package that you can go through and then again take to your medical team to see if it'd be a good fit for you or your loved one. And then all rates are posted there too. We do have some funding too from local donors that help offset a lot of the costs. So we try and keep the cost to our riders at a minimum.
So really, anybody watching at home and they think, golly, I'm kind of interested in horses. I wonder if I would be a good candidate for a volunteer. So what are you looking for in someone who is a side walker beside the horse? What are you looking for in that volunteer?
Okay, someone that one is comfortable with horses. That's huge. If you have never been around a horse, we can work with you. Someone that is able to work with other riders, right? So it could be someone that's a child, it could be someone that's an adult. With the side walking, it's very straightforward. That's exactly what you're doing. Remaining at the side of the horse, we'll train you how to do different holds, whether it's holding the toe, whether it's holding to the knee, just to provide our riders some different stability while they're up on their horse. And then of course, just ready to come and have some fun. We have a lot of fun with our lessons, and I honestly, this is what makes it for me, is seeing the volunteers interact with our riders. It's truly special to see the different relationships they build together.
Well, I'm excited. I'm going to get onto a horse tonight. Now, am I going to have a sidewalker or not, or just somebody leading the horse?
We'll absolutely have a sidewalker and a leader for you, Judy.
In case I fall off.
We'll make sure you're ready to go and you'll have the full experience.
So we are going to have the full experience, as Spencer says. Hopefully it's not running off into the wild blue yonder, but don't go away. You never know what's going to happen. If you're just joining us, we are at the Trevella Stables. We are in Valcarin. I have my helmet on because I am now going to ride. And this contraption here is called a GoPro, and you're going to be on top of the horse riding with me. How exciting is that? So are you ready? First time I've done this in, I don't know, since I was a teenager, I think. So this will be really strange being on a horse again. All right, I'm off. The horse is ready.
All right, Judy, come with me. You want to see if you're going to come up our ramp. Michelle and Diablo are ready for you.
Close enough.
So, okay, into the stirrup or not?
Into the stirrup. Both hands up at the front here for me, Judy. Both hands.
Both hands.
Up on like a bike. Excellent, and nice and gentle. So 2 hands on the buckle, please. And
two hands on the buckle.
We'll do a 1, 2, 3 walk on.
That's how we cue the horses.
So you use
1,
your
2, 3.
And then when you want to stop,
on.
you go 1, 2, 3.
Whoa. Whoa. Oh my gosh, it's verbal cues.
Yeah, so because we have some children that are not verbal. So we'll do whatever needs to be done for them to get, so the horse knows at 1, 2, 3 that something's coming.
Oh. I had no idea that's part of your horse training.
Yes.
And
the horses, they're very well trained, and
they're a smart animal.
Great listeners.
They're super intuitive. So we always tell the children, if you get nervous, they'll get nervous. Yeah. Okay. So we try to desensitize with the children. We'll have them do deep breathing. Just like now, if you get anxious, he's gonna start freaking out. He's gonna know. So then we'll tell the children, just breathe, and then when you relax, the horse will release endorphins, and the kids get a kick out of that because they think I'm a witch, because I'll say 3 deep breaths, and then the horse will mouth, and the horse goes, and the kids think it's magic, but it's not. The horse is intuitive.
Yeah.
So you ready to go?
I'm feeling relaxed.
There you go. 1, 2, 3, walk on.
1, 2, 3, walk on. So, we are going into a circle. Is this what we're going to do? Normally this is what you do, is you just keep moving around with the kids. And
So we encourage the children. So by warming up the horse, we're also warming up the children or the rider, because we have adults as well. And so this is just to everybody gets relaxed, everybody gets stretched out, and then we usually do one turn on one side. So as always, you have to do what you do both sides.
Try and turn and see.
so I'm going to be doing the lesson the same as the kids?
You're going to follow the Spencer. Yeah.
Okay.
And everything has a reason, right? So we encourage team social. The kids or the rider introduces himself. He introduces or she introduces themselves to the horse, to the sidewalkers. Because without a sidewalker, we don't have a program. So we make sure we show them what appreciation and stuff.
Perfect. Yes.
And then you'll go 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Whoa.
Excellent.
So really, you don't have to pull back at all for the whoa.
So, no, again, because different abilities. So as they get riding a little more, we'll teach them to sit on their hind, depending. So yeah, a lot of it. So a lot of the children will excel. So we have 2 graduating this year.
Oh, wow.
So we're going to start our stretches. I know it's a little warm already. The sun came out, but we'll start our stretches for the evening. So let's start with our hands out to the side like an airplane. And can we do 5 big circles forward? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job, everyone. And with our hands still out to the side, can we do 5 little circles backwards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. And Teo, you know what's coming next. We're going to put our hands up on our helmet. Can we sit nice and tall? Feel your spine going straight up. Hands up, and then just count to 5. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5.
Excellent. Okay, I think this is one of everyone's favorites. So Judy, we're going to take our right hand and reach up towards our horse's ears as far as you can and hold the stretch for 5
come on
seconds.
down.
So do I lean as far as I can?
Yeah, but keep your bum in
But
the
keep my bum.
Yeah.
2,
So it's
3,
it's exercise, right?
5. Good job, Brianna.
Oh, okay.
Because we have different abilities.
Switch hands. So our left hand now, please.
So this hand.
Stretch right up to the horse's ears with your left hand.
With our left hand?
1, 2,
Good job.
3, 4.
All right.
And then what we do forward, we do backwards. So let's take, again, our right hand back towards our horse's tail.
And then you would turn your head
hold
and
it
look
for
at your
5
fingers.
seconds.
Oh, okay.
Good job, Brianna. 1,
No, not too much slouching.
2,
No, that's cheating.
3,
Oh,
4, 5. Wonderful. Back to center and switch hands, please. So you're going to take your left hand now back towards your horse's tail.
And then you turn and
stretch,
look.
stretch, stretch.
Because it stretches
1,
your neck, right?
2,
oh.
3, 4, 5. Very good. All right, so what we're going to do now is pick up our pommel strap or reins and let's get moving, okay? So we're going to stay at this half end of the
1,
arena.
2, 3,
Walk on.
walk on.
On. So
gonna
try
say-
and bring that leg underneath you right now, Judy. It's kind of stuck out. Try and keep it under. So when you're riding, you should look like you are standing on the ground. Your legs a little bit forward, so if you put the horse away, you fall on your bum.
You're a movie star tonight, buddy.
You know, when I was a teenager,
What we'll do is a circle at the corner next.
I didn't have a saddle, so I rode bareback all the time. So I have no idea what to do with a saddle.
Yeah.
So I am with the amazing Brianna, who you saw in the ring riding and did a wonderful job. Hi, Brianna. And this is your mom, Allison. Now, I have no idea how old you are. I think are you 10? You're 4 years old? You look like 10 years old. You're 4, but you ride so well. What do you like about riding? Is it the horse?
Flying.
Yeah.
Trotting.
Trotting. Trotting is pretty fast. You don't get scared? You don't get scared. Now I also saw Brianna do Around the World. Do you like Around the World? And you were facing the horse's tail. That was fun. Yes. Well, you did an excellent job, a wonderful job. Now, Allison, how long have you been bringing Brianna out here?
This is our first year.
And so she's been out here how many weeks?
This will be her 5th lesson.
Only 5 lessons? You're 4 years old and you've had 5 lessons. So how did this all come together that you discovered this therapeutic riding?
Well, Brianna has a mild form of cerebral palsy. So the therapeutic riding is wonderful to work her muscles in ways that she may not be able to just throughout her normal day. And we've noticed a lot of positive gains in her muscle strength and muscle flexibility, and all those nice stretches she does on shadow is just really wonderful for her.
So parents who have not heard about this program, it sounds to me like you're going to be a real salesperson for it, that you really like it. What would you say to parents about this program?
I would say, first of all, it's very special to have here in Sudbury. Not every city offers this. It's an absolutely wonderful run program with wonderful volunteers. Always needing more volunteers would be greatly appreciated. And it's just something very special for a wide range of groups of children and adults can benefit from this program.
Now, I know that, it's a beautiful day and we're outside, but do they run it in the wintertime? Do you go inside? Do you know anything about that?
I believe it's just for the summertime.
So Brianna's going to have to wait to ride again. What's your horse's name?
Shadow.
And do you like your horse? Good. Well, you did a very good job. And Allison, you did a very good job. Now, you were worried about talking on television. Look at you, you're an old pro, that's for sure. And really, it's wonderful to hear that we have this program and that you find it so beneficial.
Yes, yeah. So we're just so thankful to be able to be a part of this program, and without the volunteers, it wouldn't exist.
Well, thank you so much. And Brianna, I think I'm going to go and practice trotting now so I can be as good as you. Is that good? Can you give me a high five? Way to go. Isn't she cute? Let the derby begin.
Oh no. So we will go around the ring at a walk, and then we'll pick it up when we come back to that far corner, back up this wall. Make sense?
I'll just go where the horse goes.
So we
just do a good job of staying up there, okay?
So we always walk, then we go to trot. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, walk on like we're doing. Then we're gonna go 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
And then when we want to bring him back down, we'll do 1, 2, 3, walk on. That's it.
No.
And he should.
Oh, so the cue is walk instead of whoa?
So we never stop from a trot. We always go back down to a walk.
Unless you have your emergency brake on.
Oh, okay, got you.
So yeah, so right now.
You're going to be in trouble if I fall on one of you. You know that, eh?
No, Judy.
He's not going to toss you.
No. Both of us have kids. We'll catch you.
Okay, so tell her what she needs to do.
Okay, so sitting nice and tall. You can hold on to your pommel strap if you want, but you're sitting tall, deep breaths. Try and sit back on your bum just a little bit. And let your stomach be like jello. And just move with the trot, okay?
Okay.
So deep breath.
And trot.
Oh, he's
Eyes up, Judy.
Eyes up.
And
Walk on.
good job.
Walk on.
That was a lovely trot.
So much attention. 3 of you taking care of me. I feel so good.
So that's the importance of volunteers, though, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna, when we come out of that circle, we're gonna do the TROT.
Our volunteers are VIPs.
You're going to say it the word though, right? Because you know when you're ready.
Well, the rider, it's a team moment, but Rochelle's gonna lead us into it.
Okay.
So we'll go 1, 2, 3, and trot.
Sitting tall, deep breath, Judy. Make sure you're breathing.
Good
Bring that bum down to the saddle.
And 1, 2, 3, walk on.
Good job.
I hope my granddaughter never sees me do this. She's a rider. She'll say, "Grandma, you're terrible."
No, your first time.
That was fun.
Good. You're sitting
1,
nice
2,
and tall.
3, and
whoa. I feel the same way.
Oh, Dee.
That was great fun. Thank you so much. Aw.
His head, yeah.
there.
Perfect. Okay, so you ready to get off the horse?
Yep.
You get off the same way you got on. We're going to the left-hand side.
So you're going to come
And we're going to take our feet out of the stirrups. We're going to lean forward onto his
Both
neck.
feet out of my stirrup?
Both feet out of the stirrups. You're going to lean forward.
You're going to put your baden in the saddle.
I'm going to help get your leg over, okay?
And then I'm just
sort of
sliding off.
Slide
You're
down.
gonna
Yeah, you
slide
put your
down.
belly in the saddle.
Yeah. You're
Oh.
taller than you think.
Oh, okay.
That's the
So yeah, so just come to me. Yeah.
over and slide right on down.
Oh, tall. That was tall.
You're tall. You're taller than anything, but yeah, getting off the horse, it does feel a little bit.
Because
Farther to the
I had
ground.
imagined I would leave this foot in
So
till I get my
sometimes
other
we
one
do.
over and then go down. But yeah.
Yeah. But for our riders, it's safer to have both legs
Oh,
out.
okay.
That way nothing gets tangled.
Yeah.
This is
And
the
if
English
something happens,
dismount.
we can
yeah.
carry them off, right?
Yeah.
And then for safety, all we do is run up our stirrups. So you pull your
Tuck your
stirrup
collar.
out. You're going to run it all the way up there, and then tuck this in. Perfect. And then we'll go around to the other side, around the front with Rochelle. And do the same thing on that side.
And we'll take.
Okay.
Okay, good job. Thanks, Judy.
So then you say thanks to your horse.
You were wonderful. Thank you so much.
Well, let's give him a treat. One, two, three, walk on. Let's take your right hand up towards your horse's ear. Right hand. And hold it to the side. One. Right hand.
Now, what is your favorite part of riding? I saw you do a bunch of different exercise things. What do you like?
I love exercising on the horse because the horseback riding gives me a very nice slender figure.
You really seem to be enjoying yourself out there.
Do I? That's good.
Yeah. How long have you been riding?
Dad, how long?
He's got 10 fingers up. He's got 11 fingers up. Does that mean 11 lessons or 11 years?
12 years.
11 years? No wonder you're so good. I hope to be as good as you someday. So what tip would you give me about riding? What should I know so I'm as good as you?
Put your head up.
Put your head up.
Keep your head up. My dad's always pisses me off. Put your head up, put your head up, put your head up.
Okay, so now I know if I'm going to be as good a rider, it's put my head up. Let's put our heads up together, okay? You ready? Let's put our heads up together. Oh, we are the best riders.
We are the best riders.
We are. Thank you so much for talking to us. Yeah.
Thanks.
We're the best. Now, you've watched me ride today, and I'm going to get you to a critique. Do I have any possibilities to become a rider?
Always. There's always room for improvement, but
Always room for improvement. I think I've had that on a lot of report cards. The importance of volunteering, the importance of volunteers, and how do we encourage people at home to volunteer?
so we need volunteer. For every horse, we need 3 volunteers. We're affiliated with Cantra and we're governed under their rules, and we need at least 3 volunteers per horse. If I don't have the 3 volunteers, especially at the early onset of their riding, there's no class.
So if I decide to volunteer, are you going to train me?
Yes, so at the beginning of the year we have volunteer training nights, and if you join midway, then we would pair you up with someone and you would shadow someone.
So I'm wondering, because so many high school students have 40 volunteer hours that they have to do before they finish high school, do you ever take on high school students?
Definitely, we'll take on anyone above the age of 14.
So, that's really a high school student coming out and working at this would be absolutely wonderful. Now, I heard, and I don't know if this is true or not, if someone comes out and volunteers, they can also ride at any point. Can they work with the horses, or what can they do beyond the volunteering?
So when they start, we'll teach them the concept of the horse, horse safety, grooming as they come. So the repeat volunteer that comes back year after year, when we have a horse that needs to be schooled or anything, yeah, we'll include them and we'll teach them as well.
It sounds like it could be a wonderful volunteering experience that can go on for weeks or months or years. how do you get your funding? And if there's somebody rich out there, do you want their money? How do you get funding?
I would be so happy. Yeah, so we're not for profit, so we have to do all our own fundraising. We do OLG Bingo on Notre Dame. They're very helpful. Again, we need volunteers to do that as well. But yeah, if there's a donation, they just send it to their group. We provide receipts, and they're welcome to come and visit.
Charitable receipts.
Correct.
And the other thing that I think is wonderful is if I wanted to help and I didn't feel like I could work with the horses, I could go and do the bingos, volunteer at the bingo and help
Yes.
your organization. So many ways to help, so much good work that's going on out here. I am thoroughly impressed. For all of us here in the Sudbury region, thank you so much for the work you do.
Thank you very much.
And
it's
thank
my
you.
honor
Oh.
because it's the riders that teach us.
Ah.
You know, thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us today. It's been fun.